Oh my, do my eyes deceive me? A soul guard here? I thought I'd never see one come this way after the fall of Guju.
I could say the same of you. Not many dragonfolk live outside of Longren, so I've been told.
Very true, very true. I'm practically one of a kind. Our laws state that only the appointed Alm is allowed to leave the Vale. Fuji's a rebel, that's what. I just had to see the mana goddess for myself, you see. So I threatened a traveling peddler and got them to sneak me out of Longren.
Threatened? Hang on a second.
Silly me. I meant begged. But wouldn't you know it? There are giant cliffs on the way to the mana tree. No way I could climb them on my own. Plus, the guards in the area ran me off before I could even get close. Since I didn't much want to go home, I wandered around for a bit and finally ended up here in Sata. Everyone's attitude suits me fine, and they love my style too. How's about staying here for a while yourself? With your style, I'm sure you'd be a hit too.
I have to borrow a boat in order to get to Guju. There's something we have to take care of. Who should I talk to for passage? Are there rules for how to use the harbor?
Rules? Nah, anyone can take one of the boats if they need it. But I think your luck has just run out. For a while now, there have been weird reports coming in from the sailors.
What kind of weird?
The sea may look calm now, but wait until the ship sets sail. Something strange happens to the waters. A wall of waves appears and blocks any boat that tries to get past. That's why it's been ages since anyone's made it out of the harbor.
You're kidding.
Nope, but don't pay it any mind. I'm sure the ocean will go back to the way it was eventually.
Sorry, but I don't have the time to sit around. Maybe someone else has a better plan than wait. Now what? I don't know what to do. I should find the others and regroup. Where'd they go?
Dance with me, Val.
I've seen a lot of dancers during my travels, and Karina's very skilled. She might be the best I've seen so far.
Morley, I don't think I've ever heard such a glowing compliment from you. Maybe you deserve an encore after all.
Those two appear to be having the times of their lives. I do not think I have seen either smile so simply.
Yeah, me neither.
The at-ease atmosphere of Sata is incredibly infectious. Perhaps this change of pace came at the perfect time. Oh, I had meant to inquire about your investigation. Did you locate a suitable ship?
It's not the ship that's the problem. Nothing has been able to set sail from Tata because of a huge wall of water.
Forgive me, but why would the Alms need to cross the ocean? The Manor Tree is not located on the earthen continent of Jutuona.
Who are you?
We have given up our possessions, but not our names. I am called Glyph.
There is something we need in the Earth Village before we continue the pilgrimage. Glyph, do you know how to navigate this ocean?
Whatever force created the wall of waves did not mean for mortal hands to rend it. Do not waste your time with futile endeavors. Continue your unfinished journey.
That's the problem. We need help from the elemental spirit in Guju to get to the tree.
Then I suppose this is it. We can no longer ascend the cliffs. Perhaps now is the time to retire the Alms and suspend their duties.
Such swift judgment. Do not the Alms sacrifice themselves in order to divert disaster from all corners of the country?
Disaster may be the unavoidable end to this ancient tale. I ask you, do we truly deserve prosperity in exchange for the lives of the Alms?
Humanity has only lasted this long because of the alms. That's not a pointless sacrifice. It's vital to our way of life.
And honor is duly bestowed upon these Alms from all settlements, except for this one. In Sata, we are free to do and think as we wish. How do you feel about this pilgrimage and its pilgrims? How does a soul guard see their charges? How do they see themselves in their role? Can you even answer these questions?
My role as Soul Guard is to protect the alms from harm. Does it matter how I see them? Whoever is on the pilgrimage is my responsibility. Right? How did the alms pilgrimage start in the first place? And why do they need to sacrifice themselves to the mana tree to save us? Orin was asking the same questions. I feel like I'm missing something. Like I don't know the first thing about this world. We've got a ways to go on our journey, so... if there are answers out there, I mean to find them.
Ooh.
Palomina, how's your head? Do you need some fresh air?
Thank you. That would be a welcome relief.
The Cape is a lovely place to rest and clear your head. It's far enough away from the city crowds.
I am so sorry to have ruined the mood with my mysterious malady.
Don't apologize. I just want to make sure you're okay. We're not far, so take it easy on the way.
Thank you, Val.
Yes! Grizzly!
Do you hear that?
Huh? Look, there!
She is calling to me.
Hey! Palomina! Palomina, come on! Snap out of it!
What was I doing? Forgive me. It was such a sudden state of dizziness.
Dizziness? You nearly went over the edge. That was a really close call.
I heard a voice. Her lament was so sad and solemn.
What are you talking about? What voice? All I saw was a huge wall of waves. No wonder the ships haven't been able to set sail recently.
Strange. The sound is the only thing that stands out in my memory. We should consult with Karina and Morley. I heard a voice, yet Val could not hear the same sound, and such a strange emotion welling up in my heart. What could it mean?
Palomina, focus. One foot in front of the other. We can discuss this with everyone later.
Glyph mentioned that you weren't feeling well. Are you doing any better, Palomina?
Apologies for my abrupt absence. Val and I have to tell you two of the sight we saw from the Cape.
Hang on. You still look pale. I think you should lie down at the inn for a bit.
We can talk to the people here and dig a little deeper into the Wall of Waves story while Palomina recovers.
I know this melody. I just heard it. Once, very long ago, a prince and princess, sundered by walls of water, vowed their love within the temple halls of mortar.
How romantic. But wait! That sounds like the start of a poem. How does it end?
For some reason, I can only recall the start of the sonnet. The remaining refrains I cannot remember.
Aww. But what do they do after they get to the temple?
Val, the verse is the very same tune I heard on the Cape. What does that mean?
Maybe that ballad has something to do with the Wall of Waves. Like, one causes the other or something.
If memory serves, there was a grand temple located near Tsata.
That would be Tato Temple, I believe. It is on the waterfront to the west of here.
Hey, let's make a detour and visit Tato Temple. It might clear a few things up.
Right. Nothing will change if we don't take action. Let's prepare to head out tomorrow morning.
Young Soul Guard, a word. Nothing good will come of visiting Tato Temple. It's rumored to be haunted, with monster nests infesting every inch of the grounds.
The danger we face on the journey is all part of the job. We each have our duties to fulfill, and mine is being the Soul Guard. I haven't forgotten what you said, but I don't have an answer yet. All I can do is go forward and face whatever comes my way.
Brave words, Soul Guard. By the laws of this land, all we own belongs to everyone. We give and take in equal measure. This is the Salamando Candle, the vessel of fire. It was given to a hero of legend by the goddess of mana herself. Originally guarded in Tiania, over much time and many owners, the vessel came to us here in Sata. Now it seems right to entrust its fire powers to you.
Thank you so much. Hopefully this'll help us get through a haunted temple.
May your endeavor be successful.
Ready? Then west we go to Tato Temple.
The tales make it sound like a particularly perilous place. We should ensure that we are as prepared as possible.
This city sees travelers from all around. I would assume that we have our choice of some good weapons and armor in the shops.
I should look around. Is this my new power?
Is this proof of my new power?
So this is the power of the spirits.
Oh, there. You're the group of travelers that took the Salamando candle from Glyph, right?
Sorry for taking it from the city. Did you need it?
Don't worry. No one here would begrudge you a candle. We have the sun in the sky and the stars in the firmament to light our way. But I did hear that Glyph let you leave without a single word of explanation on how to use the thing. Typical Glyph. Let me share with you what knowledge we've got about the candle. Good luck. Enjoy your haunted temple and try not to get cursed, okay? See you on the other side.
The free citizens were pretty accommodating after all.
Yeah, they even gave us a Salamando candle.
Will you be able to make the journey, Palomina? We can rest more if need be.
Your concern is appreciated, but I am capable of completing this journey to Tato.
See you later. This feels great!
I do not like the look of this. Monsters I can handle, but this place has got to be crawling with ghosts.
It isn't even ocean-related.
We gotta take a look either way. It's our only lead about the wall.
There appears to be something ahead beyond the antechamber. Nothing is moving, but we should continue with caution nonetheless.
It's hard to tell in this light, but there's something further in. Huh. It's a turtle.
No, it's not. It's a statue of a turtle. Or perhaps a monster.
It's the prince from the poem.
Which would mean this sculpture must represent the princess.
I suppose I see it. The turtle seems to reach out toward the princess like the prince would.
Huh? Did you see that? Was that a tear?
Statues can't cry.
I do not see any tears. Are you suggesting that a stone carving can feel sadness?
Come on, what was that poem you recited earlier?
Once very long ago, a prince and princess sundered by walls of water vowed their love within the temple halls of mortar.
Aha! A tear! I told you!
I did see something shimmer around his eye.
I surely stand corrected.
It almost looked like it was reacting to your recitation, Palomina.
I think you're onto something. Let's really give it something to cry about.
Having fun at the turtle's expense, huh?
Can you blame me? It's a crying statue. I want to make it bawl like a baby.
Palomina, where are you going?
You do not hear it? Such a strange sound.
She's acting like she did on the Cape. Let's follow her.
A crying turtle? A forgotten love poem? What is going on?
Best to just let Karina and Palomina handle it. Yes! This is kind of exciting. Nice! Wanna do this the hard way, huh? Take this! Time to call on the elemental strengths! Commanding! Thank Please work. Come forth. Got some syrup. Grizzly! Help us out! Thanks for the pick-me-up. Yes! Taking this?
I hear the voice from the vista. Once very long ago, a princess's heart soared as she danced by her prince. But their love was forbidden in this instance.
Forbidden love? Ooh, what's next? Tell me, tell me!
Unfortunately, this particular passage is all I heard this time. I cannot attest to the rest.
No way that was the end of the story. There are probably other things nearby that are kinda like this.
We should check another of the rooms.
I'm a sucker for forbidden love stories. I gotta know what happened to those two.
I too am immensely intrigued by this rhyming riddle. Let us resume searching the rooms.
We ask for your assistance. Elemental candle, next!
I'll deal with this.
Keep this coming.
Take over.
Vessel.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end. Accept defeat. May you perish peacefully.
Keep them coming.
At once. When I regard this relic, I recall yet another ringing refrain. Once very long ago, a prince said to his princess as they danced together, he would not let her slip from his grasp whatsoever.
Oh, the suspense! He might let go! Ugh! How does it end?
The statue in the other room is indeed reaching out his hand to his princess.
It's acting out Palomina's poem. We have to keep looking. That's another room down. You doing okay, Morley?
It's nothing. I'm just not accustomed to Karina's enthusiasm for this.
Yeah. 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 Guide us.
It is pulsating with power.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Oh, a subsequent stanza. Once very long ago, a princess looked at her hand now unclasped, and her tears swelled like waves as in sorrow she gasped.
That liar! He said he never let go, and then he just up and left her?
You might be too invested in this story.
It does pluck at the heartstrings. tears swelled like waves as in sorrow she gasped, right? The princess's tears must have something to do with the wall of waves, but that's all I've got so far.
How could he have let go of her hand like that? What took them apart? I have to know.
The adjacent antechamber may have some answers.
I have to fulfill my duty as the Soul Guard.
My gratitude! And so the love story between the pair played out. Once very long ago, a prince remained trapped by the waves alone, waiting for his beloved dance partner to return home.
How tragic! How cruel! The two lovers were torn from each other's sides.
Karina is crying more than the statue.
Just you wait until the turtle hears the whole tale. You'll see, he'll be sobbing way harder.
Let's return to the hall and find out then, shall we? Something might have changed in the main room.
I bet that turtle is bawling its eyes out by now.
Who would it be?
Now we've searched everywhere. It seems like the prince and the princess were broken-hearted in the end. We should recite the entire story and pray for their happiness in the next life.
Once very long ago, a prince and princess sundered by walls of water vowed their love within the temple halls of mortar.
Once very long ago, a princess's heart soared as she danced by her prince, but their love was forbidden in this instance.
Once very long ago, a prince said to his princess as they danced together, he would not let her slip from his grasp whatsoever.
Once very long ago, a princess looked at her hand now unclasped, and her tears swelled like waves as in sorrow she gasped.
Once very long ago, a prince remained trapped by the waves alone, waiting for his beloved dance partner to return home.
May the two souls dance again together one day.
Is the prince from the story supposed to be vengeful?
That's not what I pictured.
Verily, this is Vuskov, the sacred beast of legend.
Vuskov? Who cares what his name is? He's coming right for us!
He has lost himself in his haste. We must stop his rampage.
Blissful experience for the
Self-made
a tantrum and listen!
Fusco, return to your senses.
Filthy monsters, they just keep coming at us.
Looks like we're going to deal with the small players before we can get Gustav to calm down.
I'm only just getting started!
That's it. Now I'm angry.
So much for princely manners.
We're wearing him down! I think we can get...
I will not limit myself. You cannot get away.
He seems to realize this was a simple misunderstanding.
Does he want us to follow him?
I think we should.
He's headed for the coast, I think.
Don't fall behind!
He is... trying to tell us something. But what could it be?
We'll know once we catch up to him. Come on!
Guide us! It is pulsating with power. Well met, little fool.
I guess we can climb aboard. Let's hoist the anchor and set sail. What is that? Oh no! Is he trying to bust through the wall of waves with brute force?
Hold on to the flagpole, or you'll get tossed overboard.
There's another one. Another Vuskov.
Two lost lovers together at long last.
A fairy tale ending fit for a pair of sweethearts.
And the prince and the princess lived happily ever after. And so the tale ends for our heroes. Or whatever.
Hey, look, I see land. I bet it's Jutuona, the Earthen continent. Thank you.
Huh? Is this flute for me? See ya later!
Earthen continent, you say?
Jutuona was once bustling with people and commerce, like any other continent.
No sign of that kind of life here. This harbor's falling apart.
Gnome just doesn't have the same power as he used to. There's no time to waste. Let's head to Guju and find Gnome. The prince found his princess. That's a relief.
They look so perfect going off together. I almost started crying. Again.
Now that we're here, we can head to Guju and find Gnome.
We triumphed together. What wondrous ware! Let us avail ourselves of this acquisition. Emerge! I feel the spirit's favor. I will take this. Please, deliver us to our destination.
Feel it. Your death.
Remember to rest, little one. Let us proceed post-haste. May the items in... I will treasure this. We can be at ease here. Please, deliver us to our destination. You are as brisk as the breeze.
Are you friends with Vuskov, Remco? So that's why you figured it out so quickly. I'm glad we could help your friend. Mush!
Thanks,
We're
little
in
one.
your debt.
Remember to rest, little one.
Don't get too cocky.
They were nothing but hot air.
Secured.
Well met, little Bakul.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Might we exchange these elsewhere?
Mush!
You are as brisk as the breeze.
Mush!
You feel a
in your
fine
debt.
jump.
You will not stand in the way of our goals!
I grow stronger with every battle.
Well met, little Bakul.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
here it was a beautiful place in its heyday.
Now it almost appears as if the desert is grieving its own destruction.
Thanks,
We're
little
in
one.
your debt.
Remember to rest, little one.
I will not limit myself.
You cannot get away.
Don't let victory go to your head. Don't waste too much time on this.
I got this.
Forgive me.
I can still fight. Here, use this. Thanks. Your mind moving. Come at me.
Well, what's that?
Come forth. Thanks for the pick-me-up. Let's go.
Hey, what's a boat doing over there?
The body of water that kept it afloat may have wasted away.
Go faster. This feels great.
We're in your
Fine.
debt.
This is how it's done.
Time to get to work.
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Taking a fight with us was foolish. A welcome find. In 4 short years, Guju was reduced to this.
I think the answers to our questions are buried deep beneath the sand at this point.
The village is up ahead. Let's hurry.
What have you got? Oh, not bad.
I'll carry on from here. Got some syrup. Activate. Thanks for the pick-me-up. This is kind of exciting. A rare item. Time to shine.
You will not stand in the way of our goal.
Time to get to work.
I will take over.
I think we can use the vessel.
See? Now!
Undine! Silk! Yes! Perish!
I got this. Come at me!
Do not drop your defenses until the very end.
Okay. Come at me!
I'll do it.
I have been summoned.
I got this.
I'll deal with this.
I got this.
I will take over.
I'm still kicking.
Undine! On guard!
Can't give up now.
Wise warriors avoid battles.
This trick of teleportation is truly terrific.
Emerge!
Where will it take us? Might we exchange these elsewhere?
We should be able to get a pretty sweet deal with all this syrup.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Hear us!
I feel the spirit's favor. Well met, little Bakul.
Mush!
You are as brisk as the breeze.
Mush!
Might we exchange these elsewhere? What wondrous ware! Let us avail ourselves of this acquisition.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
grow stronger with every battle.
Well met, little Cool.
Mush! I have gathered some grizzly syrup. You are as brisk as the breeze.
Well met, little Cool.
Mush! You are as brisk as the breeze.
You do a
Regain your
fine
debt.
job.
Emerge! I cannot believe that I am buoyant on the breeze. May the items in I have found something of fantastic value.
The blessings of the spirits are what's keeping our home safe. From this.
We're all just one slip away from the same fate. Guess we better focus on completing this pilgrimage, huh?
It is pulsating with power. Might we exchange these elsewhere? What wondrous wares I will treasure this. We ask for your assistance. My gratitude. Spike freeze. Our forces made this outcome an obvious one. Please, deliver us to our destination. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Guju, the Earth Village looks vacant.
Not a single townsperson left to talk to. Unsurprising.
But how did it get this bad?
Reports recount that the Alm of Earth was never chosen, causing the village to vanish.
Do we have to stay here? I don't like this whole abandoned village aesthetic.
Let's check the area for leads. Even if the people are gone, Gnome might still be around. Let's go find Gnome. Or at least a friendly face. Maybe Maybe Eliza could help.
A survivor? Should we approach them?
As long as you're sure it's not a ghost.
What's that? Oh, bless my beard. Y'all scared me clean out of my boots. You merchants? Prospectors? Hold on a minute. Well, shave my toes and call me a poto. Y'all are a party of alms making the pilgrimage.
Sorry to bother you, but we're looking for Gnome.
Our patron elemental? I suppose it ain't my place to pry into the affairs of alms. Oh, I plumb forgot to introduce myself. I'm Watts, guy and miner, and probably the only person you'll be seeing around here.
Do you mean to say that not a soul elected to stay in the settlement after the calamity?
What about Liza? Orin said she survived the disaster. Is Liza still here? In Guju?
You might as well head to the eastern plateau and see for yourself.
Let's stop by the plateau while we search for Gnome.
Let's make a loop around the village and then head toward the eastern plateau. Yes! This is kind of exciting. Nice! Yes! This is kind of exciting. A rare item! Taking this. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Yes! Taking this. This is kind of exciting. Nice! Yes! Taking this. Liza? Stone? But how? Liza, what happened to you? So she was another victim of the disaster. Guess what, Liza? I became a soul guard, like you. And Hina was named the Alma Fire. We set out on the pilgrimage together, but... well, a lot happened since then. You taught us so much, but I still don't understand. Why did everything fall apart?
Round here, we got a saying. Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. 4 years ago, our gal Liza tried to leave the village before the Soul Guard arrived. It was right after she'd been named the Alm of Earth.
You mean she ran away?
Yep, with that husband of hers, Orin. Without the Earth's blessing, most of the villagers turned into golems. And you see how Liza ended up.
That's crazy. Liza would never run from her responsibilities. She was a soul guard, the best in the village. She understood the alms sacrifice better than anyone.
Way I see it, everybody's gotta make a choice. Gotta decide what matters most to them, be it duty, tradition, or something else. We Gaians put a lot of stock in tradition. In fact, I'd say we're more stubborn than most, set in our ways like a gemstone fused to rock. So when Liza moved here from a far-off settlement blessed by fire, not earth, well, some people kicked up a fuss, that's for sure.
Poor Liza.
Orin tried to leave the village then, too. Didn't want to deal with the bigotry, but Liza put her foot down. She couldn't stand to pull Orin away from his work. You see, he was the best ceramicist in town, made all our ceremonial urns and the like.
Liza was always interested in traditional cultures around the world. She loved the Fairies Festival, too.
She threw herself into the study of Earth, wanted the villagers to see how serious she was. Liza became more knowledgeable about Earth and ore than anyone for miles. Nothing for it but to accept her as one of Guju's own and give our blessings.
And that's when she was appointed the Alm of Earth.
Sure as you're born, the fairy and the spirits recognized her love of all things earthen and deemed her worthy. The whole village was proud as punch, let me tell you. But in the end, the two lovebirds chose each other. Guess I see where they were coming from. They worked hard to build a life here. Couldn't throw that away.
Sounds like Orin and Liza had a tougher time than I thought.
Y'all got your reasons for coming out here to Guju. I might not be much help, but I'll tell you what I know of Gnome. First off, he ain't been seen in these parts for a while now. At least not since I came back to the village. Only other place I can think of to check is the Gamerda Mines.
The mines, huh?
Yep, they're northwest of the desert outside of Guju. Can't miss them. Mines are abandoned, or I guess you could say repurposed as monster nests. Can't stand the place, but I ain't never been one for fighting. Quit the patrols after 3 days. Don't worry, I wasn't about to let you go off without some help. Here, take the gnome shovel. I've been taking care of it as the last remaining villager of Guju. Maybe this elemental vessel will guide you back to its original owner.
Thank you. We'll do our best to find Gnome.
Who knows? If he comes back, it might even revitalize that stone friend of ours.
Well, I did get to see Liza again. What was the point of it all? Focus on Gnome. I can't let grief get in the way of my mission.
Welcome! Peruse at your leisure. I see you have happy doing business with you. Come back anytime. Welcome. All these These goods are the cream of the crop. Take a look at this new form your purchase. Come back again sometime.
There is much about the world that I do not yet know. Please, deliver us to our destination.
I wish there was something I could do for Liza, but without a miracle, we're left with only wishes.
Gnome might have some more information for us. We'll always have hope.
Thank
We'll
you.
meet again.
Remember to rest, little one.
I have to fulfill my duty as a soldier.
We ask for your onward. Submit my onward. At once.
I'm only just getting started.
I will not limit myself. No darling. Unstopped. I saw fit to fight at full force. What wondrous wares! I have found something of fantastic value. Yeah, secured.
Aren't we sure these mines were in use 4 years ago? They look more like they've been abandoned for decades.
With the loss of the blessing of Earth, the land itself seems to have become barren and lifeless.
Bad enough to feel the effects all the way at the Dead Egg Cliffs.
You can see what a beautiful town Guju must have been. I heard the mines were ripe with gems and ore before they were closed too.
It's a shame we couldn't see the village in its heyday.
It's so dusty I can hardly breathe.
There are definitely monsters in here too. Watch out. Wanna do this the hard way, huh?
Boomerang! Oh, is that all? The gnome shovel causes a reaction in minor monsters.
It looks monstrous, but it's not attacking. Maybe this golem is here to assist us.
Shall we test that theory?
Oh, this golem is impressive.
I bet it can do something about the rock mechanisms. It seems strong enough to me.
Some grizzly syrup.
It opened! Now we can move forward.
The gateway is indeed inviting. Shall we proceed? I must acquire an antidote.
I got this. You're mine! Take this!
You will pay.
Okay.
We triumph together.
Grizzly! Got some syrup. Grant me power!
Clothes are gonna make a dust cloud once I brush them off.
I too fear for the condition of my fur after this foray.
This is kind of exciting. Nice!
Your assist next.
Take this! Come at me! You're mine!
Buckle up.
Yes!
Move, Slice! Take this!
Not drop your defenses until the very
Use this!
end.
A Soul Guard's resolve never sways. Got some syrup. Got some syrup.
Is the power of the Earth spirits heading toward the tower?
Something might have activated. We should endeavor to return to the entrance.
I'm brimming with power. Come forth. This might be useful. Time to shine! I'm brimming with power.
Come.
Summon the spirits to our side. Not drop the defenses until the very end.
Where are the real monsters at? Please work.
Been summoned. May the items in... Could this be? Yeah. We must brace ourselves for battles more brutal than before.
One with the spirits. I'm getting stronger day by day. Good job, me. I'm getting stronger day by day. Boomerang!
That's a bet!
Gladly. Perish!
feel stronger than ever before. I will take this. The spirit's strength.
That's the second one, right? Let's go back and check.
Honestly, this place feels more like ancient ruins than a working mine.
Guide us. Hear us. May the items in— I will treasure this. Yeah.
Well, we've tried what we can. Now what?
We can go in, I guess.
Something tells me this was a bad idea.
Oh dear. Has anyone been hurt?
Just my pride.
The Earth spirits disappeared into the tower.
The ancient Gaians might have made the structure for the spirits originally. Do you figure there's something else in there?
Yeah, probably. Maybe we can find a way in like before. Let's look around the area.
Goodness, the spirits have gone into the tower.
Do they want us to go after them? Maybe Gnome is in there.
There's a chance, at least. I vote we follow.
All right, that's one done. On to the next.
Might we exchange the—
Why did they need to make everything so complicated inside this mine?
Gaian economy is based on mining. Maybe they felt protective of their resources.
That makes sense. My dad never liked people messing around in his workspace either. Wanna do this Looks like I got my hands on a pretty rare find.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup. Emerge. I feel the spirit's favor. Emerge.
There are more places we can go now. Let's try them out.
I still can't believe the guy and people made all this.
These have to be historical sites of great import. If only a guy and associate were available to ask about them.
Watch yourselves, everyone!
Gratitude!
You're not getting away!
Undi! Easy! Perish! Yes! That's close to the elemental vessel!
My friends!
I can't handle another fight right now.
One more location left. Do not lose sight of our goal.
Yeah! 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 Yeah!
I will take this.
Yeah!
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Mana! It is pulsating with power.
Yeah! Yeah!
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Maintain your focus!
You're not getting away!
Fireball! Undi!
Elemento!
Submit!
I must acquire an antidote.
I'll deal with this.
I will take over.
I might have gone a bit overboard.
Did that noise come from the center of this thing?
We might be able to enter the tower now. Let's go.
May the items I have found something of fantastic value. Little cactus? Might we exchange these elsewhere? Secured. Assist us!
There's a way down. That's all the invitation I need.
The spiritual power here feels strange, stagnated.
I don't like the sound of that.
Let me check on my stock of items and gear.
I thought my mind was playing tricks, but no. There's something here.
Quite the overwhelmingly oppressive presence.
We didn't come this far underground to get scared off now! Show yourself!
Here it comes!
What beady eyes you have.
That's not like any mole I've ever seen. Careful, everyone!
My gratitude, well done! The impact was instant! Spike freeze! This power! Submit! Cyclo! Give up! At once! Submit! Well aimed! Well aimed! This event calls for the elemental vessel! It is faltering from that fatal blow!
I can still fight.
Spike freeze! Selfing! Cyclo! Spike freeze! Cyclo! We ask for your assistance! Spike freeze! Don't let it do it! Get rid of its food! Secure.
Here!
Only just getting started.
Undine! Give up!
You're mine.
Assemble our attacks there! Selfish boomerang! Submit!
Gnome needs us. We have to finish this.
Time for this overgrown rat to front tail and run. Cyclone!
Fireball!
Up!
Time to get to work.
I can still fight.
Nice. Got it.
You're mine now!
If I do. I can help you.
Secure.
Think you can handle this?
Spike freeze.
The elemental vessel is ready.
Cease now!
I'm no expert, but that looks like a mineral deposit to me. Perhaps Gnome's power isn't as weak as we feared.
If the Earth still has life, then Gnome's gotta be around somewhere. Keep searching.
What are you talking about? I'm right here! Woo-wee! Jewel Eater done gone and made a mess of this place.
Gnome, I would guess?
Now ain't that a sight for sore eyes? Alms, in my mind! What can I do you for?
We were looking for you. What are you doing hiding out in a monster's lair? Did you want to get eaten?
What do you mean, monster lair? This here mine is mine! Not my fault that Jewel Eater came and gobbled me up whole!
Hang on. You were inside that thing?
Glad we arrived when we did.
So am I! Jewel Eater was sucking the earth dry of all his leftover mana power. Now that it's gone, everything ought to balance out. And I got a bit of the old pep in my step again. What doesn't kill you, I guess. Wow! Nap time's over, though. Time for me to resurface before another monster gets hungry. If y'all follow.
Well, I'll be. You done dug up an elemental in the mines.
Jumping Grumpkins! People still live in Guchu. Must have been underground for too long. I figured y'all left once the village was destroyed.
Guju's seen better days, to be sure. But now that you're back, Gnome, maybe...
Sorry to say, but my powers just ain't what they used to be back in the day.
About that. We actually came to ask for your help, Gnome. The soil in Dede won't grow anything. If our jackseed won't sprout, we can't get up the cliffs and make our way to Elusia Isle. Is there anything you can do?
Aha! So that's why y'all went out of your way to find me. Well, I hate to disappoint my fans. Rise and shine, my little earth spirits. These servants of mana need your help. Lend them a hand now, you hear?
Does the ground seem warmer to you?
There! That ought to fix your plant problem.
Couldn't you have used this power to keep Guju from falling?
I'm plumb tapped out of mana at this point, and without an alm to replenish it, well... Soil that once brought life turns all to dust and stone. What turns to stone stays stone, I'm afraid.
Then, there's nothing we can do for Liza?
Guju is gone. About time y'all quit worrying about the past and start focusing on the lands that still have a chance, if you ask me. It's time for you to go back to the Dead Cliffs. It's a long way yet before you reach the Mana Tree.
A poignant reminder of our remaining responsibilities.
Cheer up! Y'all are a beacon of hope to people like us. Word of the new Alm of the Moon managed to reach all the way out here.
Huh? How did you hear about Etern?
Merchants travel here and there, bringing wares and stories alike. All I know is that for 16 years, there's been no alm from Etern. But if the parish can come back after so long, why not Guju? There may even be hope for dear Liza yet.
Please, take care of Liza for me.
You worry about yourselves. We can take care of our own.
Give the goddess a holler for me!
Time to head back to Dede.
The jack seed should sprout now. Let's go. Back to the Dede Cliffs.
Wait, how are we getting... No signs of Vuskov nearby.
Oh, try out the fairy flute. You should be able to hear it.
We made it, safe and sound.
Might I suggest we meet with Molabe at the garrison as soon as possible?
Glad to be back. It feels like we were gone for ages.
This time, we'll make it to the top of the cliffs for sure.
We better. I didn't spend all that time over in Guju for nothing, you know.
I don't feel any power from the Earth Spirits yet.
When the ceremony commences, we shall see a difference, I am sure.
You have a point. Might as well wait for the ritual.
Do you think it'll go any better with the seed this time?
With Gnome's blessing, I think the soil will have enough power. It'll work, now that we have him on our side.
I am prepared to climb if this fails.
You do reap what you sow, as they say. You heard the Queen. Be prepared for any outcome.
Please work.
You're back. I can feel a change in the energy of the soil. We should attempt the watering ceremony one more time.
Spirits of Earth, we beseech you, bring life forth from this barren soil. Guide the alms over the cliffs and to Elusia beyond.
Val?
Hina, I'll take care of your core stone. I swear.
Not many people venture this far.
There may not be many methods of restocking our packs. Confirm your stores before we climb.
Aw, but I want to go up now.
Alms, Soulguard. Milos Woods lies just beyond the cliffs. It is a vast and treacherous jungle. Within the forest, you will find Verdius Burrow, hidden home of the Sproutlings. It is one of them who will become the Alm of Wood. Once the Alm joins your party, you will be that much closer to the Mana Tree. You are well on your way to ensuring the survival of our world. Safe travels on the road to Elusia.
This feels wonderful.
A tiring trek it has been, but we have come far.
It's all thanks to the spirits. Ever since Guju, I've been thinking about how we take their powers for granted in our everyday lives.
True, but with the Alm's sacrifice, we can ensure that mana flows to the spirits of earth, fire, wind, water, the moon, and all the rest.
Wow! Get a look at those trees!
Verdius should be in view once we reach beyond this road. The Alm may have already been appointed.
We'll have to see if we come across Orin or the Alm of Wood first, I suppose.
Brace yourselves, everybody.
Whoa! What kind of trees are these? I've never seen anything like them.
The plant life on top of the cliffs doesn't seem to suffer from the same issues as the ones below.
I suppose all of Elusia Isle is isolated from the lands we know. In fact, I wonder how the Mana Tree first came to flourish here.
We're hot on Orin's trail now.
Leave it to us. We won't let Orin keep Hina's core stone.
Are the plants this weird because we're near the Mana Tree?
That? Or it's because there aren't any people to keep the woods in check.
Don't get lost, okay? I don't know if I'd be able to find anyone in here.
I will take this.
Now!
At once.
Huh. What happened to that big flower?
Might it feed on the mana power of monsters, perhaps?
A balanced ecosystem between monster and plant. These woods are very interesting.
I will take this. Secured.
You shouldn't get too cocky.
Oh, there! Appreciate it. My thanks.
You're not getting away.
This was our victory.
My father told me once that there's an herb that only grows in these woods. It's a highly sought-after steamed bone seasoning, apparently.
Nicola sure knows a lot of things about a lot of things, huh?
Stupid boomerang!
Keep them coming.
Oh, the flower's gone.
I suppose it really was feeding off the nearby monsters.
There might be more. Let's look around.
Might we exchange these elsewhere? I have gathered some grizzly syrup. I will take this. Secured.
Some jackstock. It just kept growing and growing.
Did you really need to jump on my back, though?
Touchy. I wanted a better view when you happened to be next to me, so...
I've been demoted to platform.
I will take this. Accept defeat. May you perish peacefully.
It's useless.
The enemies and their corresponding flora have been conquered.
Which came first, the flower or the monster?
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Did Orin already make it this far? It's weird that we haven't passed each other. Even though we're heading toward the same place.
There is but one way to Lucia. It does not sound possible, let alone plausible. Submit!
Salamando cannon! Salamando!
At once.
There's these gigantic flowers everywhere.
Uh-oh. This one's too big to get around.
There may be a connection to the other curiously large blossoms in the vicinity. I will take this. Maybe items in... Could this be? I will take this. I have gathered some grizzly syrup. On, go for it. My thanks. Carrot. Selfie. Undine. On guard. This event calls for the elemental outrage.
The large flowers along our way are all gone, seems.
That means we can keep moving forward. Let's get going.
What wondrous where I have found something of fantastic value. tell you. Is this a settlement of some kind?
There don't appear to be any settlers.
Excuse me! Is anyone here?
Nope, nothing.
It doesn't look as bad off as Guju. We would know if disaster had struck another town.
Did you hear that?
Sounds like music. Does Orin play the guitar?
Calm down. It's probably just one of the citizens of Verdius.
I believe that riveting refrain is coming from over there. Shall we investigate?
There's gotta be someone around playing that song, right? This is kinda exciting. Nice! Got some syrup! This is kinda exciting. A rare item! Taking this? Yes! A rare item!
It's coming from here.
We are all here in order to persevere. A part of this interwoven life that keeps the world from strife. Not moving on, no matter what, oh yeah. So long as all of us are alive, we can grow and sing and thrive. Looks like jam number 1460 is another keeper. Not bad, not bad. Gosh, the fairy is taking her sweet time this year.
Those were some weird lyrics.
Well, I didn't really ask for your input. Get out of town! You wouldn't happen to be the convoy of alms now, would you? I'm Jule, custodian of the burrow, a sproutling, obviously. Oh, you came all this way, but I'm sorry to say there's no alm of wood just yet.
I guess that means we're stuck here for now.
Wait a second. 1, 2, 3. Is it just me, or are we missing people?
Due to some complications on our journey, the Alms of Light and Darkness will join us later. I am Palomina, Alm of Water.
Oh, I'm the Soul Guard, Val.
Morley, Alm of the Moon.
They call me Karina, Alm of Wind, and this pretty lady is Rainco.
Golly, a sacred beast cub. Still growing, I see. Were you raised outside of Elusia?
Hang on. Do you know Ramco?
Nope. We only just got acquainted, but I know plenty about these sacred beasts. That's everyone. Oh, what about the Alm of Fire? Did something happen to the Alm from Tiania?
Hina. She lost her core stone. We're looking for the person who stole it from us, and we're actually in a hurry.
Not sure what you mean by core stone, but losing things is never fun.
Sounds like most people haven't heard of core stones.
The only news I can give you is no news. Sorry. There's nobody here but us Sproutlings, and I haven't seen any thieves come through the burrow in, well, ever probably. Plus, there's nothing beyond Verdius but the mana tree, so... Oh yeah! And that boulder at the entrance with the legendary sword stuck in it. But that's it. Huh?
Legendary sword?
Oops. Look at the time. I have to go water my friends. Bye.
Wait!
What sword was he talking about? Am I the only one in the dark here?
The goddess of mana was said to have given a legendary sword to her hero champion. But I could have never fathomed that the fairy tale was fact.
Orin and Hina talked about it once. I didn't think it was real either.
Perhaps the kernel of truth behind the myth originated here in Elusia. It is the home of the mana tree.
Our search for Orin might be a bust, but we still need an alm of wood. We should ask that kid from earlier what's up.
True. Let's find him.
He has to water his... what? Better look for him, I guess. This is kinda exciting. Nice! This is kinda exciting. Nice! Grizzly! Got some syrup! Let's rest up!